Hey bookwormies, so can you guys guess what today's video is? Well, it's a reading vlog because I'm on vacation again, and we're just gonna read. As you just saw, I finished a book on one car ride, which was 5 hours I think, and the book that I finished was Nightbane, and I gave it 4.5 stars. So I read Lightlark in a different reading vlog that was a few months ago. I don't remember, I think last summer even. And I did not remember anything that happened in that first book, at all. I finished a book, maybe I remembered a bit parts, and then I just kind of just forgot it. So I came into the second book, I tried to read Nightbane a few times, and I just could not get into it at all. And then I was like, you know what, let's just try. If I can't, I don't know what I'll do. If anybody in the comments is gonna start being oh, you could have read some summaries. I tried. You think I found any? No, I didn't. So yeah, but I started reading it yesterday night, and then I just somehow I didn't remember anything at all. So that's not how I got through the book. The reason is just because they were going back to the past a lot of times, so I kind of just it just pretty much jogged my mind up and just told me everything pretty much that happened in the first book in a way. And everybody's oh my god, the ending of Nightbane was so crazy, and I was how crazy can it be? I did not expect it. I did not expect what I got, and I need the third book now. The third book comes out in November 2024, so a few months from now, so that's pretty good. And actually currently I'm reading 2 other books. Well, one of them an audiobook, but the other one I'm just reading to, but it's going kind of slow. It's the second book in this trilogy, and the second one is called Terms and Conditions. I'm only let me see, 18% through it, so honestly not much. And also I think I'm gonna start on my Kindle a new book, probably, or the third book in the Poppy War trilogy, or something else. I don't know yet. I haven't thought too much about it, but I'll probably start tonight a new one. So I'll tell you guys later. Hey bookwormies, so it's the next morning. I did not start anything new to read because I came very late from dinner last night, so didn't really get to start anything new. But I am conflicted on what to start now because I want to start something just to already have the ideas. So when I get home I can be okay, start this, because I'm mainly going to be out of the house out of the hotel room for most of the day, so not much reading time. But of course I'll be reading from my phone every second that I get, because I'm currently reading Terms and Conditions, and I feel I'm giggling, smiling so much from this book. But anyways, I am very conflicted on what to read, as I said. And I'm between 2 options. First of them is The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I tried to read this a while back. No, a few months ago, in 2023 somewhere. And I just couldn't get into it. I love The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston, but The Dead Romantics, I just couldn't get into it. I was I could not get through it at all, and I didn't feel like reading it or anything. So I was just what? And I just stopped reading it. I didn't DNF it. I just started reading, and then it was just and I put it down. You might say that it's DNFing, but to me it's not. And the other option I have for what I want to read, maybe, is Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. But I don't know the author. Rachel something, I think it is. And I've heard so many great things about Today, Tonight, Tomorrow, so I really want to read Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. I do not really want to read The Dead Romantics, but the reason for why I want to read it is because it's part of my list, my TBR of 2024 reads, because I am very behind on that list. Like, I read probably like 3 or 4 of the books, like very little. So yeah, but I'm very conflicted right now, so I think I'm going to ask a bystander person to choose what I read, / my brother. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Let me go ask him. Okay, hey boys, can anybody guess which book I'm reading in the end? Today, Tonight, Tomorrow by Rachel Lynn Solomon. Okay, so I'm gonna start it later, but I'm pretty excited. There's like this little cute, like, kind of like art. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen, and then we're starting it. I feel like it's really cool because instead of like writing chapter 1 and chapter 2, it's kind of like in timestamps, because this whole story is developed like in one day, kind of with the title, because it's Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. I don't know, guys, it kind of makes sense. I don't know, but I'm very excited to read it. And there's also a second book. I don't know if it's like about different people or if it's a continuation. I'll have to check, but if I like the first book, I might just read the second book right away. But yeah, so I guess the Dead Romantics is getting pushed away again, which I'm happy about because I really don't want to read it. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. So hey Requirements, it's the next day and it's morning, and have quite a few updates and I'm really happy with it. So 1 second. Let's start with this over here. Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. I started it yesterday and I'm how much percent through it? Let me check. Oh god, it's slowly waking up. 19% through it. So I have around like 4 hours left to read, and this book is actually, like, it's not the best one. I don't know why it's maybe because of the next book that I'm going to talk to you guys about, but honestly, Today, Tonight, Tomorrow is like a okay-ish book. I thought it would be like more interesting and I'd love it more because it's like academic rivals to lovers, which is kind of like enemies to lovers, which I love, but I'm not really feeling it much, but I just started reading it, so I'm hoping for more. And I'm not like super in love with Rowan, and honestly I don't absolutely love Nellie or whatever the other name is. I do not remember, I just remember it's in an N, but not my fave. Then we have another book. On my phone, I'm reading Terms and Conditions, as I told you guys, and this book is getting so good. It's getting, I've been I've probably like unconsciously smiled so many times that I'm just like, oh god, I just have to be like this, sitting, reading, because I'm like 74% through it, and god, I am like loving it. I don't know if it's better than the first book yet, like honestly, I don't know. I've set kind of this like invisible expectation from the first book that I'm just like, I don't know if the second book will reach it, but honestly, the second book is eating it up. Like, I get the hype. So yeah, that's good. Also, I forgot to tell you guys that I'm actually listening to the audiobook of, I told you guys that I was listening to an audiobook, but I didn't tell you guys which one. It's Finding Me called, and it's just like I'm okay. Like, I didn't listen to much of it, but I feel like it's an interesting story, so I'm enjoying it. I'm currently like, I think like 10% through it, 11% through it, so not much. But I'm hoping to maybe like at some point just to like listen to it while doing something random. So yeah, but I think I'm gonna just go read Terms and Conditions, and then afterwards I'm going off for the rest of the day. I'm not gonna be in the room, and yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. So hey book armies, I'm back. I haven't talked since yesterday, no, since this morning. I think. I don't remember when I last talked to you guys, okay? A lot has been going on. Anyways, I finished Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher, and I have to freaking say this. This shit ate. That book ate. It was so freaking good. Declan and Iris. Like, of course, what's his name? Rowan and Zara are super cute together, but Declan and Iris, like, I love that cause like I can't remember how it's probably the number is infinite how many times I've unconsciously smiled and giggled softly from it. Like, of course, when I was reading this book in public for my brother, I was like, I just was like, oh god, I can't do this, but I love this book so much. It was amazing. I loved it. I gave it a 4.5. I also gave the first book also 4.5, but I don't know, I feel like this Terms and Conditions is on top compared. I was everybody, I just saw this one person asking what's their favorite book, and then the website they were like, oh, my favorite was this is second book, and I was like, it could be my favorite. I was wrong. I'm reading currently, actually, I started the third book, and it's not the same. It's not the same. Honestly, the third book, it's about the middle child, and he's kind of the screw up, supposedly. His name is Cal, short name. I think the full name is Callahan or something like that. But honestly, I don't think it's gonna be my favorite one. I feel like it's gonna be my least favorite, because it's just doesn't give the same vibe, the same feeling as the first two books. And actually, I think I'm gonna now continue reading, what's it called? Oh god, I can't remember the name. Somebody refresh my mind. Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. I don't think I love that book as much. Yesterday, I was a bit playing it up. I was like, yeah, it's actually okay. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna love it. I think it's gonna be a 3 stars max. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. So, hey bookworms, I'm back. Yesterday I was doing a lot of reading, and I got to the 55% mark of Today, Tonight, Tomorrow, and I've got to say, it's better than last time that I've talked to you guys, and how I was like, I don't really like this, I don't think I'm gonna give it much. It's gotten better, but not in a way that can be a 5 stars. I think maybe it could be something close to a 4, but not more. I don't think so. But yeah, I'm kind of enjoying it. I thought at the start that the main character was a bit petty and a bit oh, I just want to win. But honestly, I kind of see some parts of myself in her, which kind of is mind-opening. And I feel they cover a lot of really cool topics and some really important ones. Not only finishing school, but also other things. So yeah, friendship too. So honestly, I kind of see a bit of myself in the FMC, but that's mainly it. I think I'm gonna maybe continue today to do some other light readings and stuff like that. Also, I'm 13% through Finding Me, but I think I'm gonna take a little break from it. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. But I'm hoping to finish at least a few books throughout these days in this reading vlog, but we'll see how much I can get through. I don't know honestly how much, but yeah. So hey guys, I forgot to update you guys in I don't know, a day or 2, I don't know. But anyways, I started House of Roots and Ruin, and I don't feel the same vibe as House of Salt and Sorrow, which was the first book. The second book is about a different sister, but honestly, there's this one character that even though she's not horrible, but I just have something that I'm just really couldn't just let her go. So I'm like, I'm a bit annoyed. I'm just trying not to do spoilers, so if you guys don't understand what I'm saying, just. But yeah, I'm 50% through Finding Me, I think it's called. I don't know, I don't remember. It's pretty good, not amazing, but it's good. Like it's like a memoir, so like I'm like listening to it, so I'm taking my time slowly. And then as I told you guys, I'm reading like on my phone, third book in the Dreamland Billionaire series, and it's good. It's good. It's getting better, but I think it's gonna be like my least favorite from this series. Like I was thinking, this is probably gonna be my favorite one because of the vibe the character gives, but I just don't feel that much. So I don't know yet. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Bookwormies. Quick, no, actually not quick. This is not gonna be a quick update. This is, first of all, I'm not gonna be on this stand. Yeah, I haven't, it's for my birthday. But like, anyways, yeah, I know my birthday was a long time ago, so shush, but yeah. Anyways, it's not what we're here for at all. We're here for because I am, God, this is scary. This is freaking scary. I am, okay, wait a second. 96% through the final offer, and when I got to like around the 90% marks area, there was like this part that just happened, and I was like, and I had to like leave the car because we were going to a restaurant, and I had to walk, and I couldn't like read and walk because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna, I can make it out, I can wait. But where I left off, I was like, what the hell's going on? Because I was like, oh yeah, everything's already good, and then it's like something happens, I'm like, how is this gonna end? I'm on the 90% mark, and then I was like, oh, okay, so like scared me. Anyways, I have 3 chapters left, 1 fully chapter, and then there's like a epilogue, and then the extra epilogue that you can read if you really want to. And I was thinking, you know what? This is the last book in the Dreamland freaking Billionaire series, so I'm going to read it with you guys. And mind you, this is the Europe, like it's the UEFA, like UEFA, like the European Champions like thing of like football, and like it's like the first of the semifinals, the first semifinal. So yeah, but we are on the break, so I'm gonna read this, and I'm just gonna film it. I'm just gonna show you guys all my reactions. Sorry if I'm gonna be like crying or something, because like something's wrong with me. Anyways, let's get you guys let's set you up. Okay guys, I'm reading it on my phone. Okay. Last full chapter, chapter 58, which is Cal's point of view. Guys, since this is like the last book, this is like, I feel like honestly something I wish, like, I don't know why I'm starting to talk instead of like reading, but I just don't want it to be over, so I'm like prolonging it. But like honestly, I feel like something that I wish there was more in the books is like showing the relationship that each of the brothers had with the rest of them, like Rowan, the youngest one, what his relationship was with Declan, and what it was with Cal, and what Cal's relationship was with Declan and with Rowan, what they thought of it, like in their minds about the brotherly stuff, because honestly I feel like it's a big part of it, even though this is a romance story. But like there's like many different like there's mainly like 2 things that were really very important and part of the story, but I feel like one thing I missed was the brotherly stuff. So but in the last chapter, we're getting a bit more of that, so I feel like it's nice. Oh, that's so sweet, guys. Like, he's like in the last, like I'm finished with chapter 58. We're going into the epilogue, but like, I just really like this. I need to, I feel like this is so sweet. There's this quote, and I have to read it to you guys. So, Okay. The future won't be easy. I'm not foolish enough to think I won't be tested and tempted into falling back into hurtful patterns. But with Lana, Cami, and our family by my side, anything feels possible, even the failures. And I think that's what my grandpa was trying to teach me all along. So sweet. Oh god, we're going into the first epilogue. It's Alana's point of view, the girl, and it's 1 year later. Let's go. Shut up. Okay, like, I don't know anything yet, but I think I know what's going to happen. I've been waiting for this moment. Like, I know, like, these moments, if you read the book, maybe you know, but, like, I don't know why, but I wait for it because I just feel like it's be needed. Wait, yeah, we gotta mentally prepare ourselves. I don't even know why. Like, I just love this series, and even though it's a 4.5 each book, I think this one will be like 4 or 4.25. But like, I just feel like it's just so good. Like, it's like in total, I think like the whole world. So sweet, guys. We're finished with epilogue number 1. Extended epilogue is 3 years later. Wait, not gonna look at Cal. Okay, I'm scared. I'm actually freaking scared. I'm hyperventilating, gosh. Okay. Extended epilogue. Finish up the series. Maybe I should just read the next series that's by Lauren Asher. I don't know. Lauren Asher, come out with more books. I cannot deal with this. I cannot. I love this. I'm loving this. I'm getting goosebumps. Maybe it's from like a bit chilly in my room, but like getting chilled up. Okay. Finished. Actually freaking finished. It's at the end. Like, full the end. I need to process. I'll be back in a few minutes. I don't know. I don't know when I'll be back. I just needed time to think about it. I'm not gonna even update Goodreads or anything. Well, who am I kidding? I am, but like later. I'm watching the second time of the first semifinals of the UEFA thing. But anyways, I settled on a rating. I settled for a 4.5 because I just feel like the epilogues were really nostalgic and just like, I don't know, it just felt like I've been reading these books for such a long time and I lived with these characters for such a long time that they just deserve a good rating and stuff, so just went with a 4.5. But anyways, now I'm just gonna relax, get ready for bed, and tomorrow I'm leaving to the next place. So yeah, I'm scared. Anyways, we're gonna continue with House of Root and Ruin, and then we'll be back. Bookwormies, it's only the next days, but this is a pretty big update because I went on a 4-hour drive, so I was like reading for a big portion of it, so like maybe 3.5 hours of the total 4. But anyways, that's not the point of this. But first of all, I just gotta say, the second semifinal of the European Cup has finished, and I watched it, and England won. But yeah. Continuing from that, this is not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the books that I read, right? So, first of all, I finished House of Root and Ruin, because, oh my god, the name, and I gave it 3.75 stars. You might be like, why? Like, I really loved the first book. I cannot lie to you. The first book was Chef's Kiss, romance, amazing, fantasy, amazing. How it messed with my mind that much that I was doubting everything I knew about the story and the world. Just gave it all. But the second book was a bit less because it took me some time to really get into it, and like I was like, oh yeah, I should read this, but then I just wouldn't read the book when I had time. But then during the 4-hour drive, I just started reading, and it started getting better and better. And though I feel like it's a really good book, and there was a lot of like, I was like, at some point I was like, so is this just gonna be like this? This is all that's gonna be in the book. But then turns out that it was much more than what it seemed to me, and it just got really much better. I really started enjoying it. And also I started today morning I started The Rom-Commers by Catherine Center, which is one of her newest releases. I think it was like released maybe in June, I believe. I don't know. But I've been reading it a bit, not much, but I really like how Catherine Center can add on to the story so many plot lines and so many things. So hey bookwormies, it's the evening of the next day, but I feel like it's gone by a lifetime because literally today, all of today, I was outside on the beach the whole time, okay? So like I only came back into the hotel room once to go, not counting this time, to go to like eat, drink some more water and stuff like that, and like also take a break to upload a video and start editing a new one for you guys, of course, for you guys. But that's not the point. The point is that since I was at the beach, like I don't know, 6 hours maybe total, 4 or 5 maybe, I don't know, I didn't count, but I wasn't just staring into space either. I was reading on my Kindle and on my phone. And you know how like we left off on how I finished House of Root and Ruin, and then I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I was like, well, so like I started like trying to read I think like a few days ago, Butcher and Blackbird, but then I just stopped because I didn't really feel like continuing, and I was just like, I don't think this is my cup of tea. But then I was like in the beach and I was like looking through the books I have on my Kindle, and I was like, let's just read Butcher and Blackbird, like maximum just stop. And then I was like, you know what, I kind of enjoy this, let me put it in Goodreads and Fable and Ocean, and I'm currently reading this book, right? Oh god, I forgot something. Well, that's fine, later. Anyways, and so I continued reading. So like I went swimming during the more like in the morning shift part. I was like, maybe went swimming 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. And it was like 5 minutes or something like that. Like not too long. And then the rest of the time I was just there, lying down and reading. And do you know what happens when you read for a lot of time? You finish a book. And that's what I did. I finished Butcher and Blackbird. How much did I rate it, you might ask? 3.25. I think like many people like super enjoy it, so some people might come out at me and be like, really? Really? And I'm like, I guess so, because like I feel like it's a good book and it was really funny, and I feel like there were sweet moments, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's not my usual book style, and it's not my favorite types. But yeah, and then so now I'm continuing, and then since I finished that book, I'm currently continuing actually the Rom-Commer, and I'm like 60% through it. And I feel like it's like just so obvious everything that, no, 50% through it, but I feel like it's just so obvious everything that's happening. I'm just like, can't you notice? Don't you understand that this was gonna happen? But like I feel like it's super sweet and super cute, and I'm really just loving the book. Let me check if there's any other book or anything that I read. I don't think so. No, that's like the update for today. And also guys, you know how like my goal for 2024 is to read 100 books? I'm already at 98. And currently it's 11th of July. I was about to say June, and I was like, no, it's July. But like 11th of July and almost done. Like probably in this vlog I'll be finishing my goal and surpassing it. So I'm probably going to change it to 125 books afterwards, but yeah. It feels so weird. But yeah, anyways, I'll come back to you guys later when I start the next book on my Kindle and stuff like that, or whatever. Editing me, correct me if I'm wrong, but anyways, I started reading Catherine Center and I finished it. And guys, I loved it. It was amazing. Like, I swear, Catherine Center delivers. Like, it isn't a romance, but every time I read it, it just delivers, and it's just always so amazing. So amazing. Like, I just love it, always. And I gave it 4 stars. It was really cute, and I feel like it taught us so many important lessons about life, and just, I feel like it was really a good book that I just love. Like, Catherine Center delivers with their books. Also, now I'm currently reading 3 books, of course. I'm still currently listening to Finding Me, but I'm not really that much because I'm not really listening to the audiobook much. I don't have time to listen to it, so yeah. Also, I started Redeeming 6, which is the 4th book in the Boys of Thomas series, which, if you know, I loved the first 2 books with Johnny and Shannon, and this right now is about Joey and Aof. I don't know how to pronounce her name, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. And it's going pretty good. I haven't got through much through it. Actually, I haven't been reading much like these past 2 days because I skipped yesterday to talk to you guys. Sorry. I know I don't like it. Anyways, and also I started Leather and Lark, the second book the second book after Bertrand Blackwood. I started it, at this time I was like, I think I'm gonna like this more than the first book. Now I'm just like, it's like meh, it's not amazing. I just don't love it. But I'm planning on trying to read some more, and I want to try to finish those 2 books. And maybe I think I'll convert from listening to Finding Me to reading it because I feel like it will go faster, and I feel like I think I'll like it more as a book, reading it. So yeah, talk to you guys later. So anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys. I came back from dinner. This washed out white shirt on the white background. I'm really hating this. Why does this look so bad? I don't know. But like, I feel like it's not not a classy look, but I don't know. I can't think. It's just like these sage, I think they're called, green pants, shorts, and like this white tank top. And I actually like it. I like this. It's super cute, and also I did my necklace, so like, gosh. But like, that's not the point of this video. This is the pre-last update before I finish this video. Because next time you'll be seeing me, I'm at home. Like, you might be like, why are you happy? Just like, I feel like, well, actually I'm both like happy and sad. I don't know. So I have some things at home that I want to have, but like at the same time I just don't want to go home. For a multitude of reasons. Anyways, we're watching the finals of the UEFA European thing, and it's Spanish against England. You know who I'm for? Spain. But yeah, that's not the point of this. I don't know. I'm getting like distracted by everything. But anyways, continue Redeeming 6. Like, I love this book. I don't love it, but I just feel like, I don't know. I just slurp it up. Like, I feel like the books that the author is making are not exactly happy, and they're not like something like, wow, I should be like, this is a good book. No, it's just like, it just like shows so much, and I don't know, I guess I can tell of it. I just like I'm not loving reading, like I feel like Redeeming 6 has so many stuff, but there's this one character for like a few seconds. I'm still kind of pissed. Like before I was like, I kind of get this character, I guess, I don't know, I don't really care. Like I didn't really care much, but I was like, he's fine, whatever. Yeah, it's like specifically. I'm not gonna say who. But then he did something, like I think like somewhere like I think in the 30-40% mark, not 40, I think, somewhere there. And I just wanted to take him by the neck and strangle it. I'm sorry, that is very graphic, but like that just annoyed me. Like he said it, I was just like, is something wrong with you? Like, I just really hate it. I don't know how I can talk about this without spoiling anything, but just in case, of course, I'm putting timestamps. Though, it's a bit late to say, but whatever, future me. Anyways, I've continued Leather and Lark a bit, but like, honestly, I don't know, I think I might be just not in the mood for it. I just feel like I want a good, gripping fantasy book. I don't know why, I just want fantasy. I don't want to read Leather and Lark, but things I don't want to DNF it because, I usually say like, oh yeah, I don't usually DNF books. But like, now that I look at it, I'm actually DNFing quite a lot. Like, I don't know, I don't want to DNF it, but I kind of like want to go into Goodreads and like all my stuff and be like, put it back into want to read. Like, want to read, just not now. So I just said, yeah, I think I will. Yeah, so if you guys are on Goodreads, you know that, so yeah. Gonna go. So, hey book homies, if you know this background, if you know what behind me is, this is my bedroom area, of course. And so does that mean? That means that we came home, like I said in my last clip, that would be the last clip right before we finished the video. So yeah, well, the pre-last, whatever. Anyways, I was reading quite a lot on the way back, so let's start with the first one that I continued reading, which is Redeeming Six by Chloe Walsh, which is the fourth book and final book of, it's the fourth book of the Boys of Tommy series, and the final book of Joey and Aoife. That's how you pronounce her name, pretty much. And I'm 84% through the book. I always, with these Boys of Tommen books, I like to take it slower because I just love them and I like to savor them. But I can't keep my eyes off the glue, and I was just going crazy over it. So I continued reading. I'm honestly kind of tired right now. I'm not feeling anything right now, but this book, it destroyed me. It pretty much destroyed me and like was picking pieces like from me slowly and taking it away from me. And I was just like, God, what the hell? Like, I was going crazy. You can know that. I was going crazy. Freaking crazy, because this book was just so like, it's so many revolting stuff and so many like not in a way gruesome, but not really, but like sad stuff happening around the family and everything. And I was just like, my heart is aching for these characters and all that's happened to them. And yeah, honestly though, I'm loving this book. I'm probably gonna give it a 5 stars. It just, though I do feel numb reading it. Also, I started another book. Remember how I said I was aching for a good fantasy? I was like looking through my Kindle and I was like, I just don't want to read any of these. But then I was like, you know what? If at least I'm going to decide on reading a fantasy, on wanting to read a fantasy, I should probably then finish a series along with the fantasy series. And that was The Poppy War. The Poppy War I've been reading since 2023 in one of my reading vlogs. I think it's one of those like ski reading vlogs. I don't know. Yeah, I think I posted in February, March-ish, maybe. I don't know. But that's not the point of it. This is not what we're here for. We are here. Oh, wait, no. That couldn't have been because I started. I don't know. I honestly have like no idea what's going on. But yeah, I started reading the first book of the Poppy War that time. And then I read the second Poppy War book, which is The Dragon Warrior or something like that. Yeah, I think so. Plus the novella after that, during like another ski reading vlog. I guess that's like a trending, like during reading vlogs I read the second books and stuff. Like the next book in the Poppy War. And then I finally decided, you know what, let's pick up the third one and knock it out before I forget everything in the story plus. And guys, there's just so much death around the book, so much gruesome stuff, so many things that go on, so much betrayal that I'm like, who's on whose side, who is on our main character's side, because there were so many betrayals, so many deaths, so many things going on, and I'm just like, back it up a second. So he's actually bad, and he's actually good. The next second we find out he's bad, nobody's good, and I'm like, and I guess that's kind of like that quote from Vicious by V. Schwab. There's this quote in here that I read in one of my stuff. Like, it's at the very start, and it's just a quote that I feel like, especially like with the third book, which is called, I don't remember, Burning God, The Burning God by R.F. Hahn. Like, The Burning God, pretty much there's this, like, this one quote from here kind of, I feel, relates to that. And it's this: life the way it really is a battle not between bad and good, but between bad and worse. And honestly, I feel like that's what's currently happening in The Burning God. And that kind of explains all the betrayal in a way. I don't know how to really think of it, but pretty much, though I'm really loving it, of course I feel kind of numb, but I think it's good. But in total, let me go to my Notion, and I'm going to look at how many books I've been reading throughout this whole reading vlog, because I think I read quite a lot, like not super giant a lot, but a good amount. Okay, so I think we started with Finding Me, and I'm still currently reading it, listening to it. I'm going to continue now while I'm going to be unpacking, but that's afterwards. You're not going to see me. Today, Tonight, Tomorrow I finished. Final Offer, House of Roots and Ruin, The Rom-Commers, Butcher and Blackbird. 5 books in like a week around. And then I'm currently reading 3 books. Reading 6, The Burning God, and Finding Me. Finding Me, I'm slowly starting to get through it. Slowly and surely. It's a memoir, so there's not much thoughts, but I do feel like her life was really sad and stuff, so yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's reading vlog, and if you did, if you want to see more of me, please like, subscribe, comment, do that YouTube stuff. And if you guys don't know what to comment if you've read any of these books that I talked about in this reading vlog, and if you have even made it this far towards the end of the video, comment a cake emoji after you answer this question. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you